This was supposed to be the site of the biggest private investment ever in Quebec, the $7 billion Northvolt EV battery plant. It sits at the edge of McMasterville and Saint-Basile-le-Grand, south of Montreal. But now its parent company in Sweden has filed for bankruptcy, leaving the future of this plant and the millions of dollars that the Quebec government has invested in it up in the air.
I think it's pathetic. I honestly thought that, what we should have done is actually help our small and medium-sized businesses.
In a statement, Northvolt says efforts to secure financing were unsuccessful. It attributed the bankruptcy to a series of compounding challenges in recent months, which included rising costs, global instability, supply chain disruptions, and shifts in market demand. Now, a court-appointed trustee in Sweden will oversee the liquidation of assets.
The German operations and the Canadian operations are both solvent. So this leaves a tiny little space to think about reinventing the firm.
The bankruptcy is not great news for the area, where it was supposed to bring 1,000 jobs and economic growth.
The foundations have been built. We have a temporary access road. We're sure someone eventually will have a project on this piece of land.
Financially speaking, the province of Quebec is knee-deep in the project. It poured $270 million into Northvolt, Sweden, in order to get the factory going here. Then there was a $240 million loan by Investment Quebec and an extra $200 million by the province's pension fund manager. On X, Quebec's economy minister Christine Fréchette believes not all is lost. She said in part, "Our hope is that the trustee will begin seeking a buyer who will invest in taking over all North American operations and relaunching the project."
Possibility A, somebody buys it. It's sold to someone else. Possibility B, they just fold the company and that's it.
Back in November, Northvolt was granted protection from its creditors in the United States. And since then, construction work at this plant has been halted. However, 100 workers remain employed here. The question is, for how long?